Well, we're back with another episode of 15 Questions with, I guess it's the name of the podcast series. And my second guest is not someone from Low Squad. It's
Thankfully.
uh, don't want to hurt anyone's feelings there. It's I hope it's sober Mammal. It's not drunk Mammal. So I'm not
That's fine.
sure. I'm not sure. So give one say hello to Cameron. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Uh, pretty well. Pretty well. A bit tired, but what can you do? What can you do?
Yeah.
Uh, how many hours do you sleep though, on average?
Oh, good question. I mean, I'm on holiday at the moment, so I pretty much sleep. I get like a solid 9 to 10.
9 to 10. Oh, like
It's pretty good.
I can on some days, like not 2 days in a row, but like on single night, if I have like 5 hours or 6 hours sleep, I'm okay. But normally I need 8 hours.
Usually, when I'm in this at uni, it's usually a case of I get very little sleep during the night, and then I usually nap during the day
You know what?
before sc-
You know what?
before scrims. Usually, that's a
So you're,
bit of a meme.
but you're not pulling an extra, right?
Oh God, no. That's No, I get up and then everyone will just complain that I'm constantly yawning while we're playing.
Oh yeah, I heard
That's like
I heard the rumors of like you.
me yawning.
Oh.
Yeah. You should ask. If you have any of the old breed people on there, ask them about me yawning during stream. It's pretty funny.
um, what I want? Yeah, like I need 8 hours. What do you like? You go to university, right?
Yeah,
What do you study?
web development.
Oh, and where are you at the moment? What are you doing?
And I'll be going into third year.
All right. And how long does it take to get your
It's a 4-year course,
doing bachelor or is it a master?
bachelor.
Bachelor. And where is your university?
It's just outside Glasgow in Paisley.
Oh, Scottish people. Somebody will be. Oh, what I want to say, I almost forgot. What really bothers me is like, because I'm working, and when I'm going to bed or something, and I want to sleep, then my phone just keeps vibrating from all these like pingings, announcements, and whatever from Discord, and then I just like half asleep, like really stupid, like a zombie. You open up Discord, and then you see somebody ranting about some stupid random bullshit, and I was like,
Yeah, that's the worst bit is when during the summer when I wake up really late and something's been happening during the day and I'll have like 6 pings and I'll be like, what is going on? I have to catch up. And I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I'm so like not interested.
Are you scrolling back through the whole?
I know, yeah. I'll be going through my pings and it'll just be like Phil just saying, call me a snake or something. I'm like, that was it. That's every time.
Or Noah just saying no you, no you.
Exactly,
No.
exactly.
Oh, but like I see a pattern because it always happens around like midnight or 1 p.m. like for me, and that's where I want to go to sleep, and then I don't know, or like I don't know, stupid mode is turning on in the Discord, and then everyone is ranting about some I don't know, stupid bullshit. So you already said before in chat you're like mildly drunk.
I'm alright.
What's your favorite alcoholic beverage though?
Do you mean like
You drink beer?
drink or
Yeah, beer or wine.
I don't drink beer that much. I drink beer when I'm just like chilling out or just getting mildly intoxicated.
What do you prefer though?
I like vodka.
Vodka? Just pure vodka or
I do like just pure vodka. If it's
what?
like, if it's been in the fridge and it's like if it's been frozen, it's like syrup. It's gorgeous.
What?
It's delectable.
No, I can't. No, not. I can't drink pure vodka. Like I don't know. For me, it's
I think it's the easiest. Thing is when I'm out when I used to, I don't go out as much as I used to, but when I used to go out and
yeah.
I'd get very out when I was drinking, I would always buy shots of Sambuca,
Oh,
and
okay.
that is foul. But that's why I would buy, because I was just drunk, and that's why I would end up buying.
I
The
used to.
drunk mammal likes Sambuca.
So I can get you like sambuca and you do everything, or
I would probably, if I wasn't intoxicated, I'd be like, I'm not drinking this. But once I have a few drinks in it, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is the best.
I used to be a DJ in clubs, so
Oh
like
really?
but besides that, I never went out to this like club or some shit because I wanted to relax. And when I was DJ, I drank no beer, I like one beer at one in the evening or something, but either tequila or
Tequila's good.
do you favor brown or white one?
White.
What? No, come on. Oh.
I mean,
Both are good.
I think I like them both. I like them both.
Yeah,
I will say I like them both.
both
But I
are
prefer
good.
white.
Both are good. I prefer brown. But, yeah.
I have a couple years ago, a friend of mine bought me really nice dark rum as a birthday, or
Yeah.
almost a Christmas present. It was really nice because it's almost kind of like that kind of brown sugary kind of like
Yeah.
taste to it as well. It's cool.
Nice. But what's one is like either tequila or beer, or my favorite drink is like, I don't know if you know, it's really special. It's like 43 milkshake.
43 million. No,
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
it's like
That does remind me of there's a very Scottish thing, a very Scottish alcoholic beverage that's commonly known called Buckfast.
What the hell is that?
Buckfast is it's a fortified wine. It's like
Yeah.
it's a tonic wine, which means it's like an energy drink, but it's
Alright.
like also like 20%. And a thing in Glasgow is to have a chocolate milk, which is Buckfast mixed with milk, which I've had, and it's actually not terrible. But yeah, Buckfast.
Wait.
That's a cultural experience in Glasgow.
So you have to have this. I just sent you like it's a Spanish liquor. It's like vanilla something like
Okay, yeah, but
it's super good, and you just mix it with milk, just regular cold milk, and you're in heaven.
yeah, there's Buckfast. It's so it's like a liqueur. Oh, all right, I see. It's kind of like Bailey's almost.
Yeah, kind of like citrus. You have like vanilla, citrus, and other fruits. Lime, I guess. I'm not sure, and it's just heaven for me. But like, okay, Buckfast tonic wine. All right. I see. And that you have to have this when you're in Scotland, right? Cultural
Yes,
experience.
this is a cultural experience.
I see. Let's go from alcohol to things we only can enjoy with alcohol. Flaming Dragoons.
You know,
How are things going though? Like how?
they're going pretty good. I mean, coming off of winning Steam Golem, so we're
Yeah. How was
riding that high.
How was Steam Golem the tournament for you personally? After winning the non-CL playoffs, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Steam Golem. It was like the play, like the kind of group stage. I thought was excellent. I felt it was really well organized. And then after that, it kind of fell apart, and particularly for us because we didn't actually play any games in between the group stage and the final. Like both our games were cancelled by the opponents, so we were like,
the
okay.
FF or what?
The FF, yeah.
Holy.
I think the first, I can't remember. The first one was Minecraft Boys. I can't remember what the reason was, but the second one, which is quite funny, was the Brotherhood, and they cancelled because they wanted to play the Clash beta. And then you know what happened with that? So like we're like no take backsies, and
But why didn't they just say then like, okay, can we still play it, or
they didn't ask. They honestly didn't ask. They didn't ask me. They might have asked Zima, but like they wanted to scrim after that. But yeah. So then we went from that to the final.
Well, easy bracket then.
It was yeah.
Easy
And then
bracket.
I think given that like that the Lost Squad had to play at least, I think they played 2 series or 1 series. I can't remember. But they played their games so we could just like watch them, and it was
Yeah, and they played with subs though, right? As well, like Sesh King was support, as far as I remember, because
they
Crab
played with Sesh King.
and
I think that was yeah, and Ricky, but I think that was their plan for most of it because they were scrimming with them as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, Sesh Snake, the 100 Cobra, never forgive. Now he's in NA, clapping some NA kids. So,
Yeah.
what can you do? How was final for you? Was it like easy? Was it like, because there are people who say Mammal, Ferrum are top contenders for like top lane #1, you know?
As far as the lane went, we knew just basing off of when we played Love Squad in the last finals, we knew that if we go into game one, and we had a really we drafted we were planning to draft quite heavily in advance. We knew what we wanted to draft. We knew that they were likely to draft. We were like, they're probably going to go carry top comp game one. If they lose that, they're gonna fall back to tanks. So we knew like game one was probably going to be harder, at least, and it was more likely they were going to play around top lane.
All right.
But we knew if we won that game, then it was always going to be a case that they rein it back and start going towards tank tops. So game one, he plays as Darius, which is exactly the same as what he played in game ones of the last finals. And I was like, that's fine. Because I think Darius is like super hard to actually win on, unless you like absolutely destroy your lane opponent and get 5 kills.
Yeah, unless you're like really smurfing.
Because and I feel like in fives, nobody's gonna let Darius win unless you're really bad. Like I've played against teams in CL that were just like they don't think, and then you just win. And then and then after that game two, we were like, okay, well they had side selection, so game one, we said they're gonna pick red side, so let's draft all around blue side. They picked red side, obviously.
Yeah.
Then we were like, okay, game two we have side selection. If we win game one, we'll just go blue side again and do the exact same draft, if not better. And it was inevitably better because we got Ornn instead of Talia, which was preferred. And then game three, I think they were just quite tilted, and they picked blue side because they wanted to kind of pull that away from us. And then there was a game three. It felt like they were forced a lot of fights, but we just
maybe they were like desperate or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I said in the game it felt similar to how they were playing game three of the last final, where they just kind of they're picking a lot of fights where they're high risk, high reward, but they're not winning them. So, but I don't know. I think Love Squad we were I think we were hard favored coming into those games.
Yeah,
purely because we as FTG had played so much more together as a five. Outside of Phil playing for Noah because Noah's PC died.
He has a new PC now, so
he does. Thankfully,
got baited by his dad.
That plus like having not played any games before that, so they couldn't scout us.
Yeah,
and also coming in on that new patch, I think we were probably better on the new patch.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a combination. It was a combination of factors.
But I just like remember after the game, you were like the only one who like defended Lil Squad because there were people who rallied up on them, I guess. Yeah. Most famously Artie, as far as I remember.
I mean, look, let's be honest. The people that like railed on Love Squad are also the people that didn't make the finals last year. Yeah. So no one, anyone that's railing on Love Squad hasn't been in the finals for CL or Steam Gold. So who are they to talk?
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously I meme with the Wheatfish, but I know he can because I know he can take it, and I respect Lil Squad a lot because they at least they make it to the finals. You know, that's
exactly.
And I really want them to win once to get rid of the of the curse because it sucks. Like it was like Bree Invitational, they made finals, got second. CL second as well. Steam Golden second as well.
And then obviously in the previous CL split they came second as well.
I just want them to get rid of the curse. So
it sucks.
Yeah,
but it's like I think the problem is they play their first game in the finals with their game plan.
Yeah,
and then after that, if the game plan doesn't work, then they scramble.
Yeah,
they just need to figure out what they need to do in game two if they lose game one. Because I think if they figure that out, then they're way more likely to win games.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Kind of, if you're kind of emotional, then you just throw the game plan away and you just go full ham or something. Yeah. Speaking of Fulham, Mammal, what do you think about the new meta? Like for top lane, it's kind of the same, at least in pro
Yeah, for
play.
top lane, it's really not that different, except like, I mean, there's Aatrox,
Yeah,
and I think Juggernauts are better overall.
and Aatrox
And
gets
like, there's
reworked
obviously still those, Aatrox gets reworked, and I think the Bruisers are still good. It's. I think the meta of this patch is better than it was the last patch.
Are you guys going with the full Fiesta Yasu Alistair bot lane or
I'm
Brand
making no comments on that matter.
Brand Alice? Like,
Uh,
uh,
I can't say. I can't say.
like you can't say.
I can't say.
Maybe you can answer the next question. Is this Mammal split?
I said that last split, and we did win. So that was my split.
Did you
Any
win?
others?
Did Bree win because of Mammal? That's the real question though.
Oh, without a doubt, no. But it was still my split, and I still won. So what can you do?
What can you do?
Still,
Like,
still counts, you know.
yeah, still counts. You're the winner, so everyone just shut the fuck up and two-time winner, CL and Steam Golem Invitational. So what can you do?
I feel like last split was like it was past the honeymoon split for Bree, and where we were kind of, because that was the first time I'd played in CL, and like Sissy and Liam had been playing in Open before that.
Yeah.
And then the split after we kind of work on the team, and like we have like a bot lane that we can be proud of. No offense to Session done, but I think they had issues, and we all had issues. And then
Yeah.
like that split, we had a lot of time before the split where we played a ton,
Mm-hmm.
and like I would say I know I've talked to Sissy quite a lot about this, and he's described FTG as very similar to Bree from that last split where we got together very early and played a lot, and as a result, we looked way stronger than everyone going in.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I can see the split going similar to the last split, but I think there's still a lot of surprises because a lot of the rosters are more rosters there's better players across rosters. Like the rosters aren't as stacked as they were last split.
Yeah, I just want to hop on that as well because like last CL split, Black Rose was kind of the super team going into the split, and now
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I don't know, you just had
Just
respectable players.
We got a lot of the players that like people had said were good.
Yeah, and you had Cicero, so like 4 good players and him.
And Cicero.
For Sejuani main. But
FTG I feel like is very similar.
Yeah,
to that.
that's what I want to say. Yeah. What do you think? Like same, right?
I think I don't want to, because like I don't know if we were cocky going into last split. I don't know if that's. I feel like we were slightly.
Oh hell yeah, you were. Oh yeah.
I think FTG as a team, from like what I've seen and like what I've experienced with them, are quite a cocky team, like individually. So I think it's just going to be on me and Zuma to kind of rein that in and make sure we're not too cocky. Because I think cockiness is like what killed Pirates, kind of thing. And I think if we can manage to not let that happen, even if we're winning, then that's all that really matters.
I see. I think you need to find the balance between like self-confidence and cockiness and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to be cocky to win something. Because if you just play...
you need to have belief in yourself.
Yeah.
But I think you need to also know that at the end of the day, if you're not even if you are the best player in your role, doesn't mean that someone else isn't a better fit for the team.
Yeah, true. Because like if you play reserved or something, you don't use your full potential, and that's why you need to be a little bit cocky. So I can see that. Going on to the next question, because we just talked about your split. So you passed your prime then, Mammal, or what do you think?
I was never at my prime. My prime was years ago.
If you had to be on a lonely island with one of either FTG members or former Black Rose, who would it be and why?
See, the thing is, I feel like I would probably pick Phil, but at the same time, I think I'd probably also kill Phil very quickly. Phil can be incredibly irritating, and that goes the same for Noah and Mitre. So those three are off. Coxie would probably be quite annoying. I'll probably have to end up saying Coxie because I'm sure Coxie would be chill about the whole thing.
So, you know the game like Fuck, Marry, Kill? So basically, if we take Coxie, Noah and Phil. Yeah.
Fuck Phil, kill Noah, marry Coxie.
All right. That was basically my last question to you, Mammal. Like my next guest will be. You have casted with him, right, Credden?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the daddy.
multiple times over multiple
Yeah,
tournaments.
I've had the pleasure.
You've had the pleasure. The god who's
Be
like
well acquainted
he's
with him.
now like. How proud were you when FDG were able to sign the god himself?
Yeah, we just wanted to keep him away from everyone else because he's ours. He's our golden child.
You know why? That's why Flaming Dragoons is considered a super team. You know.
Oh yeah, we got an in-house caster who's also going to be incredibly biased for us when the series starts. So like it's impossible for anyone to look worse than us.
He just wears the full FDG merch on stream and stuff.
He's got a hat, yeah.
Yeah, like my next guest will be Cradden. Is there something you want to say to him?
To Cradden?
Yes.
I want to ask him why. I feel like Cradden is like really good at casting.
Yeah.
But I also I know from it, like having heard him talk about it and talked to him about it, that he doesn't have the time, like with his job, to like pursue casting more. But I just want to know, like, if he's ever really thought about going harder with this, because I think he is really good, and I think if he wanted to, he could go pretty far in this.
I'm gonna forward to that to him. I guess that's basically my first question to him, because I think like just as Greyhead is doing now, he's pursuing like caster career. So
exactly.
The bad side is he's not here in Rivals that much.
Yeah, but I feel no. I have no issue with that because I think he's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah, I feel proud for him, and he definitely deserves it.
Yeah,
good guy. All right, Mammal, that was it. Big thank you, and have a nice one, I guess.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.